What is up, MFers, and welcome back out to Slaunchopolis. I am a freaking mess. I got so much fish slime on my pants. My thumb and palm are absolutely destroyed because if you watched the last video or wherever it fit into the mix, oh man, just epic stuff went down. Check it out. There's my little juggle man. Uh-oh. Freaking bagging. Oh, buddy. Don't shake. So yeah, multiple double digits this morning and catching them on, you guessed it folks, the smallest little crickets on 6-pound test line. That's a 6-cent juggle minnow. Now we're gonna make some adjustments to fish the rest of the day, not just throw that the entire time, but tied on a hangover, tied on a jerkbait, actually tied on a little jig too, and we're gonna try to catch them some more fun ways. You just have to stick around and see some ridiculousness, including my biggest fish ever on 2 different types of baits. The water just warmed up a ton as the day went on. It started at 41 degrees, now it's 42 degrees, and I think these fish are gonna be a little bit more active. Let's rip them. Oh, that feels big. That feels big. I never caught one on a bait caster though, so who knows. Bunch of Waller genus following them around. All right, I got this little new Provoke 97 size jerkbait. I was not getting fish to commit on the 107. Oh my God, that's a bag on 106 size. And so thought maybe the smaller size would be good, and I think we might have confirmed that. I mean, we got confirmation. Hey Emmy, it's confirmed. God, it's a bag on. I mean, a show enough. Still. How big is that one? I mean, that's another freaking 9-pounder, right Emmy? Emmy, right? Sticky little hooks. What's crazy is they won't commit to a damn glide. They're all suspended for the most part. I do want to try a jig though. Whew, it's a big one. And they won't eat a damn line through. They won't eat a little swim bait. They don't want it moving. There you go. 9/18. I don't know what's dirtier. My dang inside lens, back of the lens. I don't know. That's a beautiful 9-pounder, 41 degree water on the Provoke 97. She's freaking pissed, bud. Got scales and nails and tails. Oh my, all over the freaking boat everywhere here. Bagging. Nothing like the last one. Nothing like the last Waller and bud. But it's a bud indeed. I wouldn't even want to be a bass this size here. Freaking get 8. When we were over at the Sharelunker facility, they were talking about the males that they breed the females with. 97 fish. They said they got to be over like 3 pounds, otherwise those Sharelunker females will eat them. Yeah, man. Eat it. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. He's like, oh no. I thought that jerkbait was real. I'm in a Waller. Daggone pig. Daggone pig. He's freaking swatty with them sticky hooks. Don't be swatty with those hooks, bud. Yeah, no more swatty with those hooks, bud. I'm starting to love this bait. I see why so many people like it. I've been catching them on it here and there, but I just haven't been on the right jerking stick bite. And honestly, just hadn't used these hooks before either. And yeah, I just wanted to give her time and give them their due use before I really promoted them, which is like everything. And holy balls, they're holding them so far. Yeah, bet. Why are these fish up by the dang surface making it easy? I ain't super mad about it, but I don't know what they're looking for up there. Some type of bait fish. He found it. He found it. Yeah, this is good for the old spirit and the soul and such. Sometimes you go fishing for a couple days and you're like, I don't know if I'll ever catch one ever again, to be honest. I had a day like that yesterday. Kind of figured it was done. The train came to a stop. I was never going to catch fish the rest of my life. Today is confirmed that I can catch fish when they're biting. And that's it. Tough bite, count me out. I suck. If they're biting, pinning their mouth shut like this guy, sign me up. Provoke 97 bod. These aren't the giant ones, but they're floating around out here 3 feet below the surface, so I'm not gonna not try to catch a 5-6 pounder, especially when you bow up on them and you're just like brah, brah. You guys get it? Just do it. He said, okay, I'll try it if no one else is gonna. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that the bite's tough today, but you really can't catch them on many things. I mean, they hardly even eat that damn hangover. And that's a bait you can catch them on when it's, you know, definitely upper 40s, but I've caught them mid 40s on it too. It's only 41, 42 today, but whew. They eat the shot out of a jerkbait and that little juggle. That's for dang sure. I'll take that though. Oh God, big one. He just messed up my jerkbait. Oh no, come back, buddy. A bass just freaking got something up there. Now I understand why they're going after my dang jerkbait. Just watched him freaking murk something. Bass out here blasting around, and they ain't small ones, guys. Watch this. If I get it in front of this fish, 100% chance he's eating it. And I'm gonna get it in front of this fish. Cruising around out there. Doo, 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 doo. And he sees it. Brop. Oh my God, so stupid. I thought he was bigger than that. Those fish are, the big ones are kind of fuzzy, they don't give as good a return. And the ones that are moving fast also are the same. So this one was moving fast. He's not a mega giant, but he's 4.5 pounder probably. Since I switched to this smaller size, I'm getting way more bites. I had a Megabass +2 on because I was fishing for some of these fish, trying to get down to like the channel edge, and they weren't committing to it. Even the fish that were grouped up, but downsized. And then I think this color is perfect because it's kind of overcast, and this is like a see-through, I'm not gonna say bone, it's like a see-through white silver with some blue on the back. And I'm sure it's about as perfect a color as you could throw in this 3-4 foot visibility water, looking up at that gray sky. Silhouettes nicely, I'm sure. Silhouette. Oh, that's not bad. That is a damn show enough freak. All right, that should be money. Maybe. sure she's moving because why not? Okay, right to her. She's going right to it. So big. Come on, big girl, eat it. Got her. Oh, she just came up and nipped it. She just came up and nipped it. Emmy's about to freak out. We got a coyote over there. What is that, Emmy? This is a giant. This is an absolute freak on the Provoke 97. Oh, no, no. Get out of the trees. I think we got her pretty well out in the open. I just know I was holding my rod way out because I know she just nipped the jerkbait. Need to take my time with her though. I got these little round bends that are sticky. If we had the usual triple grips, I'd be a little bit safer. Oh, she's so big. How freaking cool is that? This fish is absolutely enormous. Took so much convincing to get her to eat that little 97. Take her time. Oh, can't tell how big she is. Can't see her belly very good. She's definitely in that 10-pound range. She was about 4 inches long across my screen when I saw her there. One hook. One hook. Oh, she's barely got it too. Oh, meat fest. Meat fest. Coyotes howling behind us out here. Oh my goodness. How big is that one? Are you guys worrying about these little round bends being holding up? How's that for you? That is a giant one, guys. I don't know if she's in that 13-pound range, but let's see, boys. She's so fat. $11.60. About don't know really what to say about the day today, guys. This is the 4th double digit I've caught. I don't know how many over 8 pounds, but this is the 2nd biggest. I thought she might be in that 13-pound class because look at that. Big old gut. 25 to 26 inch frame, I would say. Let's get one more look at her before we get her back in. Absolute giant. Provoke 97. The little guy. Fins are going. There she goes. Well, I'm not throwing at it unless it's over 10 at this point, because that's 4 double digits today. Unbelievable. So thinking about it, that was my biggest damn jerkbait fish ever. This little bundle of joy, this little 97 DD Provoke. This actually isn't the silent one. I usually like silent jerkbaits, but water does have some cloudiness to it. It's been raining a lot the last few weeks, so decided to throw the old rattle, see how they react to it, and kind of go from there. And guess what? They reacted pretty good. I've been pulling on fish with these sticky sharp. I mean, you get it even close to you, it's going to catch your dang skin. It's going to catch anything in your boat. It'll catch a lot of stuff, including giant bass like you just saw, but they apparently don't straighten either, which I really, really like. I threw a little bit of weight on there because I'm fishing this like in super deep water if I can. So I'll super slow sink it because I can be patient. It's slick calm out here today. I can wait around for this thing to sink down there forever. And that's a nice thing about some of these suspended fish in the trees. I can literally let this get down there 20 feet if I need to. Out of the box, on a long cast, I think it'll get down like 7, 8, maybe 9 feet. On like a really long cast, maybe 10 plus. But I'm throwing on 15-pound fluorocarbon because one thing I learned a long time ago, I will give you guys this tidbit. It's something that I don't share a ton. I actually learned it from Aaron Martins, and that is he would throw jerkbaits on like 20-pound tests sometimes because he said the higher pound fluorocarbon you throw it on, the more control that gives you over the bait. Now, of course, heavier line, no matter what the application, is going to give you less freedom of movement for that bait to have more action. But I truly do feel like what he said is true, and who am I the one to say that he would be wrong, because what a freaking wizard, an intelligent, intuitive fisherman he was. But you definitely do get more jerk, less stretch. I don't know what it is about it. You just feel the bait better down there with heavier line. And of course, you're pulling it through trees. You're fishing for teeners out there. You don't want to have 8-pound test on, 10-pound test on even sometimes. So yeah, I'm good with that. I like that. It seems to be a good strategy for me so far. Throwing it on the same old SLX DC that, man, that thing is freaking crusty and old. Cheap reel that's held up though. And my favorite jerkbait rod. It's the only rod I throw jerkbaits on, 610 medium moderate MFer series rod. I will link that all right down below. Go pick it up and catch a bigger one than I just caught. And send me a picture because that'd be awesome. Right down there. Let's see what they think about this. I thought when the sun came up they'd be a little more active, but honestly it's been the opposite. I've had to really get a little sneakier, it seems like, actually. Got that one. Yeah, bud. Came up and smoked the Hangover. It went dong. God, he brought some giants with him. I don't think he's that big, but some absolute pigs down there in that group of fish. And that's the fun thing about that. We flippity flop him right on the deck. Bad. Not a big one, but he freaking came up and took a shot at it. That's why I like the treble hook version of swimmers, because they can swipe it. Not treble hook, round bend version. They can come up and dong it, swipe at it, and it can still catch those swipey ones that get the outside of their mouth. Got your ass. Came up and gulped that Hangover. They have not been friendly to the line. I will take it. I'm just winding the damn fast sink. What I probably should do is put a slow sink on. I've just been lazy. But I've been winding the damn fast sink. Trying to get one to react, but I can't get them to hardly eat anything that's moving. There's a better Gotta freaking kind of be sneaky and feed it to them. Otherwise they just follow. Well, that one was bigger than I expected it to be. Look how she's built. Look how she is built. Football. Football. Deal. That one was probably 7.5 and had the length of like a 4 freaking pounder. So crazy. Still got some colors left of this on the site, I believe. Get some. God dang it. Freaking little Chuck. That's a baggin'. That's old special one right there. Come on up. Here she comes. She's got to get behind it. She's behind it to ambush. Now it's in her mouth. And that's a baggin'. Make sure we get that hook in her. That should be another 10. That should be another 10. Yeah, this one ain't even moving. This one just floated in from the sea. God. Trying to get somewhere by the bank where there's some trees, but there ain't much there until she gets back behind the boat, so keep pulling on her from up here. Oh, Emmy, this is ridiculous. She's like, Dad, why are you catching so many? Can we go home now? Emmy, we got 2 more days of this trip left. We ain't freaking going home. She's just whooping my ass. I can't do anything with this fish. Have not hardly moved her. I dropped it past her, and then she was coming up to it, and she waited until it got past her, and then she turned around so she could chase it from behind. Obviously. Big old smart fish. Smart old big fish and a big old smart one. Might be just another freaking 9 or 10, but you never know here. Freak. Earlier I was like, I don't know, might just be a 8. That's the point. I think it's just a 9. It's a 9 for sure. Not a 10. Only a 9. Juggle. I think I'm on my second one now, so I've gone through 2 today. Pigs, bud. Pigs. God, that one fought like some bitch, Emmy. Come on, big girl. Another one. There's just no way this one's under 10. Based on the way she looked. I mean, they're just out and cruising now. This one's fighting completely different than the last one. Big, giant, wide movements. I'm sure she's gonna try to run around, do what she pleases. This freaking juggle on this jig head has been the deal. I've been trying a bunch of other sneaky little stuff too, but that was 2 casts in a row. How big are you? I don't want to see you by you jumping. It's a big old special one. It's gotta be a dove. I mean, this has to be confusing to you. I mean, you've seen it happen so many times, but just the thoughts that must be going through your mind. God, her belly's not big, unfortunately. Yeah, if her belly was big, she would be a super, super special. And that's one of the biggest frame ones I've caught today. Look at that mark on her too. Homemade jig head. I don't think she's a 10 either. She's a 9, I bet. Very quick. Oh, she's actually close. 960. There's definitely plenty that, you know, this length they can get there. This one's not even a fat fish, and she weighs 9.6. Getting to be a little ridiculous. See you later, Gina. Yep, she likes the way that the juggle's wiggling. Jiggle juggle. Saw her come up and it's so cool because, like, obviously they're biting, but you can see the big ones analyze this thing. And she's gonna tree. Wow, she came out. I cannot believe that fish just came out of that tree. But you can see them analyze it. You can see them react. You can watch their gills flare and everything. I'm pulling on this one too hard because there's a bunch of giant standing timber right below the boat. Oh, that's not bad. It's not gonna get to 10, but that's 8 pounds. Oh, 7 to 8. Ridiculous. That's fun. That one came out like 2 feet below the surface. I have got one on. Oh, that's a fatty. Come here, fat girl. Another one of those way up high ones. Oh my goodness. Fat. Look how that one's built. Ridiculous. Whew. So fat and healthy. Come and get you some, bud. Wow, that just echoed really loud. Sorry, Amy. Oh, I think this one's not big, but man, that was sweet. I'm so hot right now. Smoking hot. Under the belly. Now I got him in his little cricket mouth. Come here, cricket mouth. Waller, Gina. Waller. Man, it's getting rough. I didn't catch one for 11 minutes. Hard out here. Oh. Whew. Ah, I'm all wet. Gulp. God. Yep, he's too large to do that with. I'm gonna not do that with him. Oh, look how fat that little meaty boy is. Fat little meaty boy. Oh, someone should make a device that takes hooks out of fish's mouths so you don't have to do it with your... Oh, they're called pliers. I'll try using those. Skadoosh. I like that when you set the hook and it's just... Wait. Waller genus. That's what waller genus do. Waller genus do what they want, but mostly they do that. thick, healthy, sexual goodness right there. Begging. Oh God. Get through the tree, please, sir. Come back this way. That son of a bitch went and snatched it and went straight down to the bottom of the lake. 26 feet. Now his air bladder's like... I can't tell how big this one is. It ain't small, but I don't think it's a mega giant. Oh, it's a mega giant. Yep. That's why he's acting that way. He's acting big because he's big. Oh, he's barely hooked too. No, don't do that crap. Give me your mouth, girl. Give me your mouth, Gina. Look at that. She's like, hey, I want to live on the bottom. Nope. The jiggle juggle gonna pull you right on out of there. Oh my God. We got the sun. Let me block out the sun for you. Block out the sun with old Gina. With old thick Gina. I don't think she's gonna get to 10. I thought she was damn gigantor when she came up and I saw her sideways for a second. Will we get another 10? No, we will not. We'll have another 8. You can let yourself fat. Beep, 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 beep. Ridiculous, guys. Even big ones. Usually I don't catch them this small on a line through, but that is, again, why we made this a 6 1/4 inch bait, because for the tournament guys and the guys up north, we wanted to be able to catch 2 to 4 pounders. And for the guys that want to hunt giant ones, you've seen what it catches for giant ones. Yeah, I got you, bud. Come on up, big Jana. Come on up and eat it, girl. Wiggle head shakes. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.